Welcome everybody. Come aboard with us today on the Royal Princess as we are going on a 15-day transatlantic cruise. Our trip started in London, England, and we took the train to the port of Southampton where we boarded our ship. Our ports of call were Hamburg in Germany, the Rotterdam in Netherlands, Vigo, Spain, and the Azores Island in Portugal. We sailed the Atlantic Ocean until we arrived in New York, and due to a hurricane, we didn't stop in St. John's, Canada before arriving into New York. So this here is London, the capital of England, and we had 3 days to explore the city before embarking on our transatlantic cruise. So we chose to ride the big bus London, which was the same one as the one we did in Sydney, Australia. The tickets for a one-day bus ride is now $44.50 and $64 for 2 days, so we chose the 2-day ticket. And there's also free Wi-Fi internet while on the bus. This was our hotel room in London, and it was small, but it was comfortable and very nice. The big bus London has 3 routes, the red, the blue, and the green route. The red route stops at the Green Park Underground, Hard Rock Cafe, Piccadilly Circus, the London Eye, St. Paul's Cathedral and the Tower of London, the London Bridge, Westminster Pier, Victoria Station, and the Buckingham Palace. The best stops with the blue route were Harrods, Kensington Palace and Garden, and the Paddington Station, and you can also stop at most of the main attractions listed on the red route. The green route stops at Covent Garden, the British Museum, King Cross Station, and much more. This is the London Eye. It opened in 2000 and it was known as the Millennial Wheel. The amazing view from the top offers visitors a chance to see the entire city. This is the Buckingham Palace. It's absolutely amazing, and it's one of the world's few remaining fully functioning royal palaces. And some of the palace serve as the official London residence of the British royal family. The cruise ship left from Southampton in England, so we decided to take a direct train ride to Southampton with the London Victoria train. That was about 2 hours and 27-minute ride. And the distance between London to the cruise terminal was around 80 miles. So we left really early at around 8:36 a.m. or so, and we arrived at the port at around 11:03. And the views were really spectacular. The countryside was absolutely beautiful. The Royal Princess is the first ship of the Royal class in the Princess fleet. This is the beautiful atrium of the Royal Princess. It has 19 decks and it holds 3,560 passengers and 1,346 crew members. Its inaugural cruise was in 2013, but it was refurbished in 2018, specially to adapt to the new medallion service that we really enjoy. On this cruise, we booked a balcony cabin as we didn't want to miss the views of the English Channel and the Atlantic Ocean. And Royal Princess has everything a Royal class ship has, including the sea walk and the fountain pool. This here that you're viewing right now is what's called the sea walk. We also did a galley tour that goes through the kitchen, and I would highly recommend it. It's pretty amazing to see what they create in the area of the kitchen. This is the Princess Watercolor Fantasy Show, a spectacle of water dancing to the music. We spotted a small fishing vessel off our boat, and you can take a look and see how rough the water was that day as a boat goes up and down over the waves. This is Hamburg in Germany, It's Germany's leading seaport and the gateway to Berlin. The city is built over the water and has more than 2,100 bridges, more bridges than in Venice and Amsterdam combined. The city has multiple excursions that you can experience, but if you have the time, try the excursion to Berlin. They're about 12 hours long, but if you book with Princess Cruise, they will make sure that you come back in time to sail to the next port. We wanted to explore the city at our own pace, so we discovered a very interesting and amazing place to visit, the miniature wonderland, Hamburg. It has the world's largest model railway and one of the best and largest miniature exhibitions in the world. And you can see multiple airplanes taking on and off. It's open 365 days a year from 9:30 to 6, plus weekends and holidays, and their hours are longer on weekends and holidays. You can buy your tickets online or on site, but if you buy your tickets on site, you'll have to wait in a queue until your assigned time is called. They have a nice waiting area with a cafeteria, nice bathrooms, and if your wait is long, you can go outside and explore the city and come back at your assigned time. This is Rotterdam in the Netherlands. This is the largest port in Europe, and it's a mix of the old and the new. It's an important industrial center and a major European port. The city has over 500,000 people and it's an economic powerhouse, not just of the Netherlands, but also of Northern Europe. We found that there are many excursions in this city, and you can do Amsterdam on your own, or you can do a walking tour of a cheese farm. A windmill excursion was very popular among the passengers, or you can cruise the Amsterdam Canal on a small boat. We walked from the port to the city center, but there was also a free bus that will take you there. We wanted to see the cube houses in Rotterdam. This is one of the city's most iconic attractions. It was designed by a Dutch architect, and we were able to go inside one of them. It was pretty amazing, and it had a very creative way of architecture. We also spotted this old church called St. Lawrence Church. This is a covered marketplace that we discovered with many different kinds of booths inside. This is Vigo, the largest city in Galicia. The port of Vigo is just a few minutes from downtown, and you can take the Vigo on-foot excursion, is what it's called, or visit the city at your own pace. And since Vigo is a small town, or city that is, we decided to explore the city at our own pace, and we visited Casco Viejo, the city's medieval historical center. We also visit a museum of contemporary art. We climbed towards El Castro Hill, where we were able to have a panoramic view of Vigo and the Bay Area where our Royal Princess ship was. It was quite a long walk, so if you have some mobility problems, I recommend to take the Princess excursion where you can board a motor coach from the pier to the hill. There's multiple excursions in the city that you can experience, and we really enjoyed all the ones that we toured on. This is the Azores Island in Portugal. The rugged volcanic Azores Island lies 800 miles off the coast of Portugal. It was colonized by the Portuguese in the 16th century, and it has 9 islands. And the Azores offers travelers spectacular landscapes that range from lush meadows to ancient caldera filled with lakes. Ponte Delgado is the largest of the 9 Azores Islands. The island's rich volcanic soil sustains fields of tobacco and tea, vineyards, and pineapple greenhouses. When we were in downtown, we bought some purses and backpacks for the family as souvenirs made out of cork. Very interesting. Some of the excursions in this island is the Crater Lake Scenic Drive. It's a 2-hour guided drive through the island, and you end up climbing 2,000 feet to the rim of a volcanic crater for a great panoramic photo. And another great excursion is the Pineapple Greenhouse excursion, or you can combine the Crater Lake and the Pineapple Greenhouse excursion. Whatever you pick, you will enjoy it. Thank you for taking the time to watch our videos. We really appreciate it. Please, if you'd help us by subscribing with the notification bell on and a thumbs up, that would be wonderful. Thanks again.